Well, hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video here on the channel, and today we're looking at the quarterback ratings for Madden 22. If you guys want to see more Madden 22 player ratings here on the channel and my reaction to them, leave a like on this video and subscribe to the channel video. I would really appreciate it, and let's get started. So coming in at number 10 at an 85 overall is Matt Ryan, quarterback for the Atlanta Falcons. Matt Ryan had a okay year last year. He's getting up there in age. He's out of his prime now. The Falcons really haven't done anything since that Super Bowl loss to the Patriots, the 28-3 game. You all know it. They choke in that Super Bowl. But Matt Ryan at 85 overall, he's still a solid quarterback in the league. He can still make those throws in the pocket, and he's still a gunslinger. So I like Matt Ryan at 85 overall. That's solid. Now coming in at number 9 is Ryan Tannehill. Ryan Tannehill at an 87 overall. I believe is disrespectful. I think he should be at least a 90. Ryan Tannehill had a great year last year. He was like a top 5 quarterback in my opinion last year. Throwing the ball in the pocket, making all those throws, getting the Titans to the playoffs. He played like a top 5 quarterback last year, and he especially played like it in fantasy as well. So I don't know why Ryan Tannehill is this low on the list. In my opinion, I think he had a top 5 quarterback season last year. That's just me. But Ryan Tannehill at 87, he should at least be a 90. That's where I stand on Ryan Tannehill's rating in Madden 22. Titans fans, you tell me, and regular football fans, what are your thoughts on Ryan Tannehill being an 87 overall? Like, now he's going to have Julio Jones this year, A.J. Brown, you still got Derrick Henry. Like, that offense is going to be lethal, and it's definitely going to be elite with the addition of Julio Jones. And I think we'll see an increase in overall for Ryan Tannehill this year, especially 90 plus, I think. That's my thoughts about that, but I don't know why Dak Prescott is an 87 coming in at number 8. He was hurt last year. He did start off the season pretty hot, then he was hurt. So like, I do not understand why he's ranked higher on this list than Ryan Tannehill. I think he should be 9, but not 8. He should not be above Ryan Tannehill, who played balls out last year and was lighting the league on fire at the quarterback position. Dak Prescott was good, but he got hurt. He should at least be an 86, 85, not an 87. He got hurt, and the most important attribute to a quarterback is availability, and he wasn't there last year to help out the Dallas Cowboys, and that's why they missed the playoffs yet again last year. But there you go, Dak Prescott 87. I don't agree with it. He should at least be an 86, 85. That's my thoughts about that. Ryan Tannehill should be at least above him. Josh Allen, that is disrespectful. He had a great year last year, was in the MVP running, and standing at an 88 is disrespectful for Josh Allen, quarterback of the Buffalo Bills. He had a breakout year in his 3rd year in the NFL. Standing at an 88 overall is very disrespectful, EA Sports. You got to fix that. He should at least be a 90, 91, 92, at least in the 90s, especially after last year, the throws he was making on the run and just standing in the pocket and throwing these great deep balls to Stephon Diggs, Cole Beasley. Who else? They got John Brown. Now he's going to have Emmanuel Sanders this year, so the addition of him is going to help Josh Allen tremendously, and I think him and an 88 overall is kind of disrespectful. So he should at least be a 90, 91, 92. That's what I think. An 88, I don't know. Deshaun Watson, he's always going to be in the 90s. I like his rating at a 90 right now. Texans weren't as great at last year, but with Deshaun Watson, he was the best player on the team. He always has been. At a 90, that's respectful for Deshaun Watson, standing at a 90 overall. And we're going to see if he's even going to play this year with his legal troubles and all that stuff. But I like the 90 overall rating. We could see an increase in his overall because he's an elite talent and he's always played like one. So a 90 overall is respectful for the Houston Texans quarterback, and he could be leaving the team this year as well. So I don't know where he's going to be going. There was talks about the Panthers, the Eagles, the list goes on and on, the Broncos. Like, there's a lot of teams out there that could help and trade for Deshaun Watson and make him even a better quarterback, because right now he has a crappy roster with the Houston Texans, and that's probably what's holding him back in making the playoffs and all that good stuff. They've been making the playoffs, but last year they saw a major decline, and now I think we need to change the scenery for Deshaun Watson. at the quarterback spot. If we don't get that change of scenery for Deshaun Watson at the quarterback spot, then he's still going to be standing at 90 overall. Now let's take a look at Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson at a 91. I like that. I could see a higher overall for him, like 93, 94. But 91's not bad. And he had a great year last year. Brought the Ravens to the playoffs. I think he lost in the second round to the Bills. Yes, he lost second round to the Bills. Lamar Jackson, always playing at an elite level for sure. And he should be a higher overall on this list. I don't know. Russell Wilson coming in at 94. I can see Lamar being close to Russell Wilson, but Russell Wilson had a great year last year as well. He was playing at an MVP type level until the second half of the season. I do not know what happened. They just fell off. The Seahawks offense wasn't that great, and they should have been a hell of a lot better. I don't know what happened. I think defenses just figured out their offense, and they just haven't been able to rebound last year. Like the New York Giants beat them last year. My favorite team beat them with Colt McCoy. That's how you know the Seahawks got in some offensive troubles last year at the second half of the season. So if Russell Wilson can be Mr. Unlimited this year and start, being the man who he was in the first half of the season, I think we could see an overall increase. I'm pretty sure he was in a 99 club last year for a little bit of time. Like the way he was playing, he deserved it. He deserved to be in that 99 club. But now after the second half of the year, he played crappy, a lot of interceptions in the second half of the year. That's why I see the 94 overall, but I can see an increase. I can see an increase for sure. So Russell Wilson at a 94 is not bad. But I could see 96, 97 throughout the year, like an increase. So if he plays it at the elite level like he did in the first half of the year, when he was playing at an MVP type level, then you could see an overall improvement with Russell Wilson. Now taking a look at number 3, the MVP, Aaron Rodgers at a 96. I like that. He deserves to be number 3 on this list. Why? He didn't go to the Super Bowl. He did go to the NFC Championship game. But Aaron Rodgers did not, carry his team enough to win the Super Bowl or win the NFC Championship to get to the Super Bowl. And that's why I like Tom Brady at number 2. But Aaron Rodgers, he's a good quarterback, but he doesn't even want to be on that team right now. He's kind of stuck there at the moment. He signed that contract a few years back, and he just doesn't want to be on the team because he doesn't get the respect from the organization that he has wanted for multiple years now, and they just haven't been giving him playmakers. They just traded for Randall Cobb to, make Aaron Rodgers happy, but Randall Cobb's washed up. He's old. He's getting up there in age. He's past his prime for sure. He's just an old slot receiver that they desperately didn't need. There was better players, like the guy they got in the draft. I forget his name, but he's a better slot receiver right now at this point of year, at his year as a rookie, than Randall Cobb. I'm going to look him up real quick. But, what I'm trying to say is Aaron Rodgers is not happy with the Packers organization right now. So I don't even see the Packers making an NFC Championship game this year because Aaron Rodgers is just not happy and satisfied to be there. Even though he's saying, I'm 100% in now that I'm signed with the league and he redid his deal or whatever, so it's voidable next year or whatever. But Aaron Rodgers at 96 is a fair rating. He did win MVP last year, so I like the 96 rating. But he does not deserve to be above Tom Brady, who just came off winning a Super Bowl. At age 44 now, Tom Brady is still one of the elite talents in the league. Coming in at 97, the GOAT, the greatest of all time. Has 7 rings now. Won his first Super Bowl with a different team in his first year. In a pandemic, Tom Brady was balling out last year. Even though he didn't get grooving with the Bucs until the second half of the season into the playoffs. It takes time to adjust to a new team, new offense, and all that good stuff. And you got to build the connections with your receivers, Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, Gronk. Even though Gronk has been Tom Brady's teammate for a while now, he's coming off a year of retirement. So, bringing him back and just learning that new offense and playing with your teammates and winning in the first year with your new team after being the Patriots for 20 years. Tom Brady found a way to win the Super Bowl, played at an elite level, and he deserves that 97 rating. And you never know, he can even go up in overall. That's how great he was playing, but he is getting up there in age. He is 44 years old. His birthday just passed a few days ago. So if Tom Brady can continue to play like he did last year, I can see an overall improvement. I can see an overall bump. for sure. And 97, like, you could see him in the 99 club if he continues to play the way like he did last year. That's what I think. So Tom Brady 97, I like that ranking. And number 1, of course, it's Patrick Mahomes. He's a baller. He balled out last year. Brought the Chiefs to the Super Bowl, but didn't get the job done in the Super Bowl because, you know, the Bucs defense was a great defense last year. It was a great defense, top 5 defense of the year. Top 5 defense for sure. You know, their edge rushers and all that good stuff. But Patrick Mahomes, he did what he could with the hurt foot and a, you know, hurt offensive line as well. He still made those crazy throws in the Super Bowl, falling down and trying, and he hit the receiver in his hands and he just dropped it. He just dropped it. Like, Mahomes was making plays in that Super Bowl. Even though he was running for his life the whole time in that Super Bowl, Patrick Mahomes definitely deserves to be the number 1 overall quarterback in Madden 22. And he deserves to be in that 99 club because he's just been very consistent and always playing at a high level. An elite talent for sure. Patrick Mahomes, the highest paid quarterback, making $50 million a year. I respect the rating at a 99. I could see Tom Brady getting up there if he plays like the way he did in the playoffs and in that Super Bowl. Aaron Rodgers, you could see an improvement, but I don't think it's gonna happen though, because the way he dislikes the organization and all that good stuff, I just don't see it happening. I think this is Aaron Rodgers' last dance, like he posted on his Instagram story. It's his last dance with the Packers this year. So, I don't know. But I like the overalls besides, you know, Ryan Tannehill being behind Dak Prescott and Josh Allen not being in the 90s. And I like where they ranked Deshaun Watson because, you know, the Texans weren't good last year, so I see why he's a 90 overall. And Lamar Jackson, he could be a little bit higher. And I respect Russell Wilson's rating because he did have a crappy second half of the year. Well, tell me what you guys think about the top 10 quarterbacks in Madden 22. Do you guys agree with these ratings? Do you guys disagree with these ratings? Tell me down in the comment section down below. I'd like to hear you guys' thoughts about that. But that's all I have for you guys today. Rock Soldier 72, signing off.